Hello and welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. My name is Joris and today I'm going to talk about a monthly paying global dividend ETF. And I'm really happy about it that there is finally a monthly paying ETF that does that. Because the last time that I talked about ETFs that invest their money globally and distribute a dividend for European and Swiss investors, I left off with this table with an overview of all the ETFs that I covered in the 3 videos that I made about these kind of ETFs. So I'm not going to go over it again. So you can watch my videos from the 6th, the 10th and the 19th of November of 2023 in the link down below in the comments or in the description of this video. And as you know, so all those ETFs, they track these indexes. So you can freeze the video right now, but I'm not going to go over it completely. So you have a few dividend indexes as well that are specifically made for tracking stocks that really distribute high or higher dividends than other stocks, and they are always either from developed countries or developed and emerging countries. And I put MSCI World Index on the top for a reason, because the ETF that I'm going to discuss today also tries to track the MSCI World Index, but it tries to seek a higher return than the MSCI World Index. How they are going to do that, I'm going to discuss here. But so it's the JP Morgan Global Equity Premium Income UCITS ETF. And maybe the American viewers from the USA and Canada, they know about which ETF family I'm talking about. So it's not actually the same as the JEPI from JP Morgan ETF. So that one is a covered call ETF as well, but it's more or less the same as the JP Morgan Nasdaq Equity Premium Income ETF. So the JEPQ that you can buy in America. In this case, of course, it's not the Nasdaq, but the Global Quality Premium Income that it's going to invest in, and it's going to focus on undervalued companies and give that a higher weighting. And it's also going to search additional income through the use of derivative financial instruments. So what exactly they are going to do, it's not that clear. I need to read the prospect of the ETF, which you should do as well, because this is not financial advice. It just, I found this ETF after I made the 3 videos about global ETFs that distribute a dividend. And then of course it's really interesting that this one also distributes monthly, because quarterly and monthly, I prefer that any time of the year. So that's so much better than only receiving one dividend in a year from an ETF or a stock. And yeah, the thing is, so the total expense ratio is 0.35. The US dollar cost is momentarily 25.81. The dividend is also distributed in US dollar. The holdings, it's not known for now. So it's not given on just ETF. The invested amount in the ETF on just ETF, it's only mentioned 11 million, but that's already a month and a half, yeah, behind us, because now momentarily it's 25.7 million. You can find that on the JP Morgan site. So this is more correct than the information on just ETF. It's fully replicated, but still it's also going to work with derivatives, so I don't know whether or not this is completely correct that they can call it fully replicated when they are also going to do other things with the money you invest in it, so that's another thing. But this is what I was aiming for. So I made the last video about global ETFs that distribute a dividend on the 19th of November of 2023, and this one started on the 30th of November of 2023. So it's a fairly new one, and not so almost 2 months it is around, but fairly new. So not much is known about this ETF yet. Also, again, the same problem as I mentioned in the video of Monday. You have JEPG and you have again JGPI and JEGP. So again, different ticker symbols for the same ETF in European countries. Really annoying, but yeah, we got to live with it. And it's going to distribute 12 dividends per year every month. And the dividend yield, it's unknown for now, but if you can go off from the dividend that it paid in January, it was the first dividend that it paid, that was $0.0957. So when you multiply that with 12 and then divide it by 0.258, you get around 4.5%. So I'm thinking that it's going to be around 4 or 5%. Maybe it's going to be a little bit higher because they are getting more and more funds to work with. So maybe it's going to go between 5 and 6%, but we have to see. So I can't say a lot about it yet because it's fairly new, as I pointed out, with the start at the end of November of 2023. But yeah, I'm really excited that there is finally an ETF that's going to distribute monthly dividends and is also investing globally. I'm also looking forward to know how many holdings the index is going to track. So that's also something I'm going to keep track of for you guys. So thank you for watching this one. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hitting that like button helps as well. And see you on the next video on my YouTube channel. Bye!